Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Stellaris as the Bothrian administration. In our last episode we have been expanding by colonization. We established 2 colonies over here and another couple over here. That might have been the previous episode, or actually I think it was just at the start of the last episode. Which is good. We've gained access to new systems which our construction ships are busy building things in. And over here as well, I think. Which is also good. We have a few more systems to survey over here that are full of some hostile mining drones, or void clouds in this case, apparently. So we're taking care of this. We also discovered quite a few planets relevant to the mass extinction through the ages event chain. So I was looking at the third one, which it turns out is much further away. Well, not third one, I suppose. It's fifth. Much further away in the Lolhendra state's territory, so I think we'll probably ask them for border access and send a science ship down there so that we can complete that. In fact, let's do that right now. You can find a planet to click on. So we need civilian border access. What do they want for that? Well, they don't really care about having civilian access to our borders. We can give them star charts, which they don't care about. Active sensor link. We could pledge not to attack them. I guess we can just buy it with energy credits possibly, since we have a pretty large store of them right now. 421 seems relatively cheap. For 10 years. Yep, seems good. Alright, so our science ships currently, I guess we have to wait for a reply to that. They accept. Let's see, you are just working in this system. We have you queued up to scan all of this debris. Okay, what is our other science ship doing? You are surveying this system. Okay, well I think we'll maybe deprioritize all of the debris and just send this ship straight down. I guess we could potentially just build a third science ship as well. Maybe that would be worth doing. I don't feel like we're going to need 3 in the long term though. Yeah, we'll just send this one down. If it can get through all of these systems. If not, we'll just send it a different route. Right, so we have engaged the mining drones with our almost comically oversized fleet. Oh, I guess you're not going to go attack that unless I tell you to, that's fine.
Evading hostile fleet. Hostile fleet engaged. Situation log updated.
Okay, so that system is cleared out. And go up here now, please. Alright, we've got a research station over here. So you're finished with what you were doing. We also have this system where we have access to terraforming liquids, which is pretty nice. Let's go build mining stations there. Was it terraforming gases that we got over here, or was it more liquids? It was gases. Okay, so once we're exploiting this resource, we should have the ability to terraform things, which sounds useful. Okay, that's already queued up to be taken care of. There are signs of activity by an ancient precursor civilization on this asteroid. Yes, please research that. This is pertinent to another of our event chains here, the precursors, which we found 4 of 6 artifacts. Hopefully we can increase that to 5 right now. Sorry about this void cloud, you're going to have a bad day. It's only minding its own cloudy business.
Construction complete.
And of course attacking our ships if they try to come here. So we'll send our fleet back to the Rantor system, where our relevant spaceport is, with the upgrades that reduce maintenance cost. We finished our surface construction queue over here. Okay, so we can upgrade more mining networks if we want to. And yeah, I suppose we'll do that. Let's see, are we good for food here? We're fine for the moment. We may as well clear the blockers here as well. Or at least one of them. Probably doesn't matter which. Oh no, a critical failure. For unclear reasons, the resident science officer decided to take out a shuttle from the CUS Zarxa to personally investigate asteroid A194. An explosion was detected shortly afterwards when the shuttle accidentally impacted the asteroid's surface. A board of inquiry later determined that the late scientist had not been trained to operate a Class D shuttlecraft. Why have you done this? That is very unfortunate. So we lost not only the anomaly there. Was it this one? This sign ship. Not only the anomaly, I think. Yeah, there's only debris left here. But also the scientist. So we need to recruit a new one. I guess, let's see, research speed biology, or survey speed. Well, plus 10% research speed would probably be pretty useful in one of these slots. He has a more specific specialty. We already have a plus 10% research guy in the society slot. Yeah, maybe we'll just choose the survey speed guy. Okay. You're there, why don't you just continue surveying this system then? And then this one. And finally this one. Oh, and we never finished surveying this one either, so when you're done with that, head back here. Where's our other science ship? You can't get down here because you ran into some ancient mining drones, okay. Take the long but safer way round. Alright, so our naval capacity is up to 113. We still have more corvettes and cruisers and destroyers coming.
System survey complete.
Just minerals here, okay.
Construction complete.
You finished constructing these destroyers. We'll send over here. Alright, so we should be getting the terraforming liquids pretty soon. We're a bit further away from the gases over here, but that's okay. I don't think we urgently need them. Our fleet is repaired. We saw this system before, that's fine. The Midari and the Ogi Nolox League have ended their rivalry, which is okay. Probably not super relevant to us. Let's see. You're friendly. The trade deal with the border access hasn't improved their opinion of us at all. Okay. They're still not inclined to let us into their alliance. Fair enough, fair enough. So that's a mutual rivalry.
Anomaly found.
Okay, we found another anomaly. 55% failure chance here. We'll leave this be for now, and our other scientists, I think, will be probably better equipped to deal with that. Was it you? Yeah, only slightly better as it turns out. But maybe he'll get some experience on the way down here.
System survey complete.
We have otherwise completed surveying the system. Found a continental planet. A pretty decent one, actually. So I think we'll get a human colony ship building so that we can go and grab that, and probably also get access to this Bothrian stone, which would be nice too. Let's see, the non-xenophobic humans.
Research complete.
Alright, so mining station, system surveyed, scientists leveling up, the anomaly, okay. And we completed the research on autocannons. Ooh, okay, so we have rare technology droids available. I suspect we'll be doing this. So this will improve our robots. Okay, let's check out where we have some robots so that we can see the difference here. Okay, so robots have -80 to science, -40 to energy, +10 to minerals. And they can live anywhere. Whereas the droids have only -40 to physics, -20 to energy, and +15 to minerals. Okay, so it's basically just 5% bonus to any minerals that we have robots working currently, which just sounds like it's worth it. Plus, it's rare. Who can resist that purple color? Right, so... Oh, there we go. Our astronomers are confident that the asteroid belt in this system was once a habitable planet, torn asunder by unknown forces. A special project has been issued to study one of the major asteroids in the belt.
Situation log updated.
So let's go do that. Right, mining stations over here.
Research complete.
Let's merge all of our ships together. Basically a slightly more convenient way of moving this one to Rantor. And we've unlocked the Galactic Stock Exchange building, which we will definitely build. Okay, so for society research, biolab is probably not necessary. At least right now. More naval capacity, I guess, would be nice, but isn't necessary right now because we're not at our limits. Or atmospheric manipulation, which will unlock the colonization of 2 worlds. And atmospheric manipulation and terraforming. So since we just got access to those terraforming resources, I'm inclined to choose this one. Or since we're about to get them, at least. We have more unexploited resources down here, which we should get to at some point as well. But anyway, the asteroid is in actually a chunk of what was once a habitable... I guess this should be the asteroid is actually a chunk of what was once a habitable and probably inhabited planet. Regular but overlapping fracture patterns indicate that the planetary demolition was intentional and controlled, if somewhat rushed. All signs point to this planet being the homeworld of whatever species destroyed it. We may never know what drove them to consider planetary annihilation to be the lesser evil, and perhaps we should be grateful for that. Okay. So the mass extinction study is complete. While the research expedition often yielded unexpected results, Bothrian scientists now have access to an unprecedented wealth of data with which to accurately model the future of Alvo. Initial reports suggest that Alvo will be in no real danger for at least a dozen generations, save from freak cosmic events or the violent collapse of the Bothrian administration. Let's hope that doesn't happen. So we can say, what else can we learn from these planets? Bothrian people should be put at ease, or make the planetary data public. Either way, we end the event chain. Let's make it public, I suppose. Information dissemination. The information gleaned by the research expedition is the property of the Bothrian administration, and access to it is restricted. A precaution put in place early on to prevent premature and unfavorable conclusions. With the study now complete, there is a strong lobby for releasing all associated data to the wider scientific community, so we get some free physics and society research. Okay. Sounds fine. So our science ship down here, we can send up to investigate this anomaly. Or we will still have a failure rate, but
survey complete.
At least slightly less than the other scientist. Okay, so also a decent system up here. There's an ocean world, which looks pretty nice, actually. Okay. We may colonize that one too. So let's see, our construction ship down here is finished with what it was doing. Let's see, we have some energy resources that aren't being exploited here, so we'll build a station there. And I think we don't have these queued up for the other construction ships, so we'll get them done there.
Construction complete.
So we can check. No, you're just taking care of these, that's fine. Alright, so we finished with the other ships we were building. We're up to 125 of our naval capacity, so possibly we should just build some more. See if we're still inferior compared to these guys. We are. Well, that's fine. Your Ruxo are still superior to us as well. Which does make me want to keep building ships.
Construction complete.
Alright, that's our human colony ship. Let's... this was the continental world, I think, that we were going to colonize. Yes. And let's just add this system to this sector right now so we don't have to take care of it later. The Fixash sector. Oh, I guess we can't because we don't have them in our borders. Never mind, we'll do it later. Ooh, and we've discovered some Teldar crystals over here. Okay. Might want to try and grab that as well. Unfortunately, there aren't any habitable planets. The tropical world down here, so we could build a frontier outpost to grab these. I don't know if we necessarily want them. Good for projectile weapons. Okay.
Construction complete.
And we're capped on energy credits. We should do something about that. Probably just give some energy credits to some of our sectors. The rest of you seem to be doing okay. In fact, so well that we might consider taking some taxes from you. Okay, that was our colony ship. Finished our surface construction over here. Yeah, since we do have such a large surplus of energy, we'll continue upgrading the mining networks here. And maybe even build some more mining networks. So we can build them here or here if we want to give up the small amount of science research available. Especially the society research we don't care about that much, since we're doing pretty well for that. We'll build one here, even though that pop is going to take a while to grow. I don't want to build over this physics research, though. And for food, we're doing okay. Let me check out here as well. We can upgrade all of the power plants, but that is not going to be necessary for the time being. Fine for food. It's fine. We haven't really done anything on Earth yet. So I don't know whether we want to specialize this in any particular direction, or if we can just maybe develop in line with the existing resources. Let's clear some of the blockers at least. From the more valuable tiles. Toxic kelp on Earth? Alright, so where's our colony ship? Still on our way over.
Complete.
Okay, we've finished surveying this system. I guess we'll have you research some of this debris, since you're in the vicinity. And if it seems good, we can research more of it. Let's see what we find in this anomaly.
Debris analyzed.
Okay, just a few research points. Where are you? Oh, did you get all of that done already? Okay. Or maybe some of it just expired. We'll see what else we can get scanned. Dimensional Pocket. The CUS Darbex never made it all the way to WPOR 728 to study the anomalies surrounding it. The ship, along with Science Officer Zirglis and crew, blinked out of existence as it was navigating the debris field, and then reappeared minutes later. Zirglis reports that they found themselves briefly in some extra-dimensional space. External viewports revealed that they were surrounded by countless ships of alien design suspended in a seemingly endless void. Before the crew could get their bearings, the vision abruptly faded. They found themselves back in regular space. However, roughly half of the crew are missing. Science Officer Zirglis speculates that they may have been selectively trapped by some unknowable mechanism in that strange place. Okay, so he just gains a bunch of experience. He's leveled up. Good for him. Okay, so let's see. We have more systems we can scan down in this direction. Let's go scan this mysterious dead-end system down here. See what's there. Dimensional Drift. The missing members of the CUS Darbex's crew, thought lost to the Dimensional Rift, have reappeared. They hailed us from aboard an unknown vessel not entirely dissimilar to our own science ship, idling close to where the CUS Darbix originally experienced the dimensional disturbance. They claim to remember nothing of their time outside our dimension, aside from a vague awareness of having been away for some time. They wish for nothing but to return to service under Science Officer Zirglis and intend to surrender their ship to Bothrian authorities. Gain a science ship, or the safety of the Bothrian people hinges on their destruction. They turn hostile. Let's gain a science ship. It's called Other Science Ship. Okay, that's perfect. Science ship from beyond. Let me compare this to one of our existing science ships if I can. Let's see. Where do we see the tributes? Can we not unless it's the only one selected, I think. Survey speed plus 40. It seems worse, actually. Has more hull points, I think. Our science ships have 300. And this one has 300 as well. Alright, well. We won't look a gift science ship in the mouth. We do have leader capacity, so we'll just hire another scientist here. Extra survey speed and anomaly research speed. Or longer lifespan. I think we'll just go with the longer lifespan. Alright, so we'll send you down here. Start surveying systems. And I think at this point we can add this planet to our sector over here. Okay. One thing, I think we need to manually build spaceports, or are they going to build them? They haven't yet, but maybe we'll wait and see if they do. I think we have to manually build them. Anyway, we'll leave it here for this episode and continue exploring down here in the next one. Thanks for watching, and join me again then.